Okay folks, we should be live. And there's the game. Cool. So thank you for joining me this evening. It's Lavecon this weekend, if you don't already know, which is a big Elite Dangerous convention here in the UK. I will be there all weekend. This does mean there won't be a Sunday stream, by the way, so no Pathfinder Kingmaker this Sunday. But yeah, playing some Elite Dangerous tonight. I'm going to try mining in a REZ site, which is something I haven't done in a bit. One of the more dangerous forms of mining. And we might have some other fun as well. We'll see what comes along. Yeah, we'll take things from there, basically. So, just check that all the streams are... Yeah. That all looks like it's working fine. Right then, let's get into the game. So last time we were in our crate. This time we'll probably switch back to the Anaconda. So just clear these out. Nothing there under transactions. Just a little bit of tidying up. This is before we head back to SilmarUK Desert to sort ships. Ooh. Hecate 5 it's an Earthlight world, over 1 million. Nice. I will sell all that. And oh cool, they've got a factor. Right. There. Legal facilities. Yeah. Clear all of those out. We're going to want those cleared. Right. Okay. Let's go get our Anaconda, shall we? Take us long to get home. Not long at all. Interest. Huh. So that would be worth mapping. That would probably be the only body in there worth mapping. However, we are not about the mapping of planets tonight, so we're going to skip that. No, I'm in a private group. Echo him. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name.
Frameshift drive charging.
welcome to the stream. In here. We will scan the system just in case. Very pretty. Okay, nothing of real interest. And there's home.
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1, engage.
Right. So, I want to get this done reasonably quickly. Have a spreadsheet from the Intergalactic Miners Union that identifies a few star systems with Painite Hotspots which have res zones in them. Picked out one with a high res to start with. That goes well. If it goes well, I might try one with a high res. The problem will not be so much keeping my ship intact, it will be more having time to actually do some mining by fending off pirates. Unless I get very lucky, pirates will be a factor this evening. Such is the cost of mining in a res. Trick being that because I have to give up a number of my hard points to allow things like core mining, I have to sacrifice some of my weapons. I want to take all the mining tools, I have to sacrifice even more of my weapons. So I think we will do without the displacement missiles that time. That's about the only thing we can leave behind. Core mining in the res zone doesn't really work very well, as will become clear later, because it's too small. Unfortunately, I'm not aware of any double Painite hotspots with res zones in of any kind. Is a real shame, because that could be ludicrously profitable.
It's good to see you, Commander. Please enjoy your stay at this facility. Access authorized. Please head directly from Bay 4-1.
I do love the crew. There we go. So much more maneuverable than the Anaconda.
Remember to visit every time you pass through the system.
Okay.
Confirmed contact. Engaging docking restraints. You are most welcome, Commander.
Right. Let's tidy up before we switch ships. Oh, stored ships. I don't have a cutter yet. There we go. That's still, yep, it's still configured for the mining. Right. So, we have a balance to find, because we are not going to be in a friendly place. Currently I have 2 large multi-cannons and a huge beam laser. That's the only weapons. Frankly, I want to up that a bit. Subsurface displacement missiles are the least useful of the tools. And 2 mining lasers, although very nice, not necessarily going to be needed. So we're going to store that. And we are going to swap that one into there. Now in our ones, we may as well keep the subsurface displacement missile, because we could put a class 1 turreted burst laser in there and it would do a little bit, but it wouldn't do much compared to the rest. So we will skip that. Now in terms of our weapons, I think we will have another large multi-cannon. Here's my multi-cannons. Okay, let's see what. That's a 3 or a grade 3 engineered. That's a grade 4 engineered. That's a grade 3 engineered. Those are the AXs. I think the other multi-cannon I was thinking of is probably on the Corvette. Let's go get it. Because I want my best weapons. Yeah, there it is. I must be carrying some cargo. Okay. Yep. Load of limpets. Right. That should allow me to swap ships. Does. That will allow me to get the multi-cannon I want. Okay. Weapons. That's what we want. So we want to store that. That means we can now move that to my Anaconda. Now actually, maybe we want to keep things nice and simple. Oversized, overcharged. Yeah. Let's go with all multi-cannon loadout then. So, store that. I suspect we're going to have to go and get a kill warrant scanner off my crate now. Yep. There we go. So we will go get the kill warrant scanner. There we go. Lovely little kill warrant scanner. Alright, now we can switch back to the Anaconda and finish loading it out. Fortunately, if you misclick sell stored ship, it will ask you if you're sure. I don't really want to lose 400 million credits worth of ship with all the engineered parts that are on it. Check everything's still okay. Yep, cool. Right. Stored modules. So we've got a couple of big multi-cannons and a kill warrant scanner that we want to transfer over. There we go, that's the one we must want, yeah. So we'll transfer that to the ship and put that in there. Okay, and we've got that. So we'll replace the beam laser. Okay, utility mounts wise, we're gonna have to lose a shield booster. Yeah, we are going to have to lose a shield booster. So we'll lose the first one. So let's find the kill warrant scanner. I believe by default these are sorted in order of power usage. Means it's down the bottom. We will transfer that one. Right, now optionals. We really want to have a fighter for what we're doing, and a second shield cell bank would also be a good idea. So we want to lose a few of the collector limpets, unfortunately, but we've only got the one mining laser now, so if we do end up using the mining laser, we'll have less throughput of fragments. And we're also going to need to lose one of those cargo racks. However, this will allow me to put in the fighter bay, and it will allow me to put in a second shield cell bank. There we go, specialised shield cell bank. Yep, highest you can get modification there is 3. So we'll take that. And now we just need to find our fighter bay. There we go. Just make sure that the fighter bay, yep, has fighters in. Okay, so we've been warned that we have no active crew. That is a mistake you do not want to make. There we go. We also need to sort out both power and fire groups, especially fire groups. Any item that's new on or we moved let's see, we got tons of power, so we're good there. Right, our fire groups. So we don't want that. We want that on there. Then we want... Actually, we want those at the end. This one needs to be the pulse wave scanner and the Prospector Olympic controller. And then the next one needs to be our collector limpets. And our mining laser. Cool. And then we're going to need seismic charges and the abrasion blaster, which is there. Then we are going to want displacement missiles. And they can be linked up with that. So we have a couple which have the discovery scanner on. Okay, and last thing we're going to need to make sure we have with us are limpets. I'm expecting to need a lot more limpets this time, because this is not a double Painite hotspot we're going to be going to. And I think what we'll be aiming to do is mine both Painite and Platinum. Now, we have a target system in mind to begin with, which is HIP 21991. So if we bring this up, I might actually have that one bookmarked. Nope, apparently I do not. Okay. HIP 21991. Oh, looks like I've been there previously. Cool. Pristine reserves, that's what we wanted. So, 1A ring, 2A ring, couple of metallics. According to this information, it's the second planet that's got platinum hotspots with a high res and a Painite with a high res. That's not bad actually, because there's a it's not bad at all. It's going to be 7 jumps. Right. So the other thing we want on here is Inara. See if we can get this to work at all. So the idea is just to have an idea of where we're going to sell. Okay, let's go with that. So platinum and Painite. Best sell. So Mikey, 66,000 credits a time for platinum. Best sell for Painite. A key ring, GD219, 795. So GD219. Not that far. And Mackay. That's a lot further. Let's see what Inara reveals about McKee ring. I do want platinum at 56,000 credits a ton, which ain't bad. That's not bad at all. So, we have a plan. Now all we've got to do is try and put it into operation. Okay. Okay.
Detachment complete. Exit the station quickly and safely. Attention. Maintain nominal separation distance within this area.
Frame shift charge detected.
Right.
Heavy traffic ahead, Commander. Fly safely.
Frame shift drive charging.
Because I'm FA off, I'm actually flying away from the station at the moment.
4,
Now I've taken it off, I can jump. Lovely view of the star close up.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, so we got another 6 jumps to do. We'll get through them as quick as we can.
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. System scan
Nicely. Ooh.
Fuel scooping.
While we fuel, there's no reason why we can't do a quick scan. I don't want to hang around or anything, but fortunately we've only got a class 4 scoop on this ship. Normally I would run it with a class 6. Makes a bit of a difference in terms of the old fuel scooping.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Right. Cocates, cockatiels, cockatiels.
Frameshift drive charging.
Coyotes.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Not exactly likely to be much here that I'm after, so we'll carry on. Oh, more than I was expecting.
Frameshift drive charging.
This is where things start to get interesting. Our fuel is starting to get a little bit low. So we don't panic here, or at all. But what we do is we pay attention to the type of star we're going to jump to next, which is a star class M red dwarf from which we can scoop. So we can scoop that. And Yeah. Line seems to be solid all the way to our destination, so we would actually make it. But you know, it's not worth the risk. There's no need for it. So we don't. So at this point we do want to do some serious scooping.
Fuel scooping.
So we gently get ourselves to a point. That'll probably do. What we got in this system? Wow. Repairing station. Not too bad. 2 jumps to our destination. Use some more Kujin. I don't know how well you can see it, but you can actually see that Karparka 1 is a sphere. You can also see that, you know, one side has got light from the star falling on it and another is in shadow. Now that's only about 8 light seconds from the star, which puts it extremely close. So 8 light seconds would be 2.4 million kilometers. That's closer than anybody in our solar system. Probably sufficient fuel, and we will pick up a bit more as we pull away.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, let's just satisfy my curiosity. Sol system isn't all that far away, actually. Cool, so that Karparka 1 was about 8 light seconds. Mercury's 223 light seconds. And is a body 2,440 kilometers across, or radius. Sorry, not across. Whereas Karparka 1 is 8.26 and is a much bigger body. Over twice the size of Mercury.
Frameshift drive charging.
And approximately 30 times closer.
4, 3, 2.
Very hot. Okay, doesn't look like we've been here. Because we're getting detections. What's this place like then? Yeah. From my point of view, no, not likely to be interesting. Okay. There's a small chance that one of those moons would be rocky, which might be could have been potentially terraformable because they do have atmospheres. But at 700 odd light seconds out,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
star type is that? It's an F. So it's hotter than our sun, so the habitable zone would be further out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Possibility then. Possibility. There's a habitable moon there. However, let's not play games with all of that. Let's focus on what we came here for. So we slow right on down. Okay, that's where we're going.
Fuel scooping.
So to begin with, because this is the more dangerous form of mining, we will be docking at the station. That way, if we did get blown up in this system, we will at least reappear not far.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay. Milo Huckleberry Blake Stevens. That's an interesting name. Fortunately for us, this station is around the planet we're going to be mining at, so we don't really lose anything by taking this precaution. Well, we got some data from it. Right. Okay. Our approach to the station is not too bad. We are at least already facing the docking slot.
Flight Operations Bureau is most pleased to have you visit, Commander. Access is now granted. We have prepared for your arrival on pad 17.
Okay.
Scan detected.
Oops. 17. Where are you? There you are. Oh.
Landing gear deployed.
Lighting looks a little better. Right, so let's just...
Commencing offload. Welcome to the facility, Commander.
Now, let's just check the commodities market here and see what prices they offer for stuff. So we want sell. Platinum is at 50,000, which ain't half bad. Painite is at 157,000, which is not too bad, but it's not great. So it's not really good prices compared to what we can get at GD219. The other thing, because we are going into the REZ zone, is to consider if we can pick up any missions. So, mining missions. Donate 18 units of silver, but not really going to get anything. They're not Empire, so I'm not inclined to do that. Right, so another thing we want to do is we want to look at the factions in this system. This lot are a criminal enterprise. So it's possible that someone might be prepared to pay us money to blow them up. So we want to sort... Economy will do. Anything that will colour those systems in. So 8.06. Okay, let's go to Inara. So that's McKee Ring. So I also want to do a search in Inara on HIP 21991. And I'm interested in what populated systems. Only one system within 10 light years. Yeah. The only system within 10 light years isn't going to be giving me any missions to kill pirates in this system. Now, the next one does have a station called Parker Vision. That's HIP 20806. Do any of the factions here offer missions out to HIP 20806? There are a number, so it's probably within range to offer missions coming out here. 20806, yeah. Okay, so we're going to try something. Now, to be absolutely honest with you, actually, no, we're not. We're not. We're going to get it started. We can always look at that later. So, actually, I don't need that. Right. Don't forget your limpets.
Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station.
Landing gear retracted.
Cool. A mere 750,000 kilometers away? Maybe twice the distance to our moon?
Frameshift drive charging.
And quite possibly as big as our moon is from Earth.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Right, we'll need to be in analysis mode to see the hotspots. Doesn't look as if we've scanned these rings. So let's get in a position to do that then. Should about do it. So we'll just... we'll drop one there. And we'll put that one there.
Surface scan complete.
Cool, that's identified a few hotspots, and that did hit the inner ring.
Surface scan complete.
And that's identified a few more. Right. So, there's one Painite hotspot. There appears to be only one Painite hotspot, which does appear to be next to a resource extraction site, which is excellent. And there's a platinum. We're not interested in the platinum. We are interested in that one. Now, small hotspot, the trick with a res zone is you get a bonus to the number of fragments, but only if you're within approximately 20 kilometers of the center of the res zone. Yeah, you can see the resource extraction site, which is what we need to focus on, because if we drop in the hotspot we could drop 1,000 kilometers from the resource extraction site, and if you've got to be within 20 kilometers, then no sense in that at all. Alright, now to begin with, yeah, we need to drop in combat mode. Let's adjust our pips to give ourselves more shield. Okay. So now it's a high res zone. It is not. It's not a has. So what we want is a wanted ship that's not too dangerous that we can blow up, like this one, which is going to cause the local law enforcement to start arriving. Oh, it's not bad. Thank you, Buford. Other people are shooting. Looks like system security have turned up. Makes me wonder if this is a high security ring.
Scan detected.
Is this a high security system? It is. Excellent. So that's our first 69,000 credits.
Scan detected.
We want to head away. And we're looking for Painite. Now we can find Painite in a few different ways.
Programming linked drone.
We are 5.85 kilometers, so normally... Okay. That took longer to come out. There was a glitch there.
Prospector limit engaged.
Silver, Gallerite, Bertrandite. So this is only a single Painite Hotspot.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limit failed.
It's 7:58.
Programming limited drone. Prospector limit failed.
Right. So we want to start pulsing.
Engaged.
That's pretty weird actually that nothing is glowing.
Scan detected. Asteroid scan complete.
I'm not carrying anything at the moment. Oh, 46.9%. Right, so that will serve as our marker. Martin Lee. Well, you're nothing at all, Martin, are you? But
Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed.
goodbye, Martin. Anyone else? Just a Type 9 Heavy. Okay, so now we want to target that prospector. And I've got to be in analysis mode. Right, prospectors this way. So let's find a good spot to use the mining laser on. Doesn't appear to be any surface features here. we just impact off another rock? Yeah, we did. It's okay. .46% Painite ain't too bad.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Cargo skill deployed. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Right, from this point forward we will attract more pirate attention. So, in terms of remove gold from the ignore list,
Asteroid depleted.
right, we need to continue to head away from the center of the REZ.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Scan detected.
William Dobson.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
You're of note. Really,
Asteroid
William?
scan complete.
Is that all you have? Oh. Attack him.
Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
They're at a distance. Are any of our canisters out? No. Right, so we target the prospector limpet because we know that was a rock we were not interested in. We take note of that rock. We target. We put the REZ at our back. We move on to the next target.
Programming limpet drone.
Okay.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
16.2% Painite. Well, I'm going to have to take it.
Asteroid scan complete.
Inventory wise, I mean 18 tons of painite ain't bad in less than 10 minutes, but you know the rate's not going to stay at that level, so looks like we lost the collector, so problems here will be when we have too many pirates coming at us, when they're interrupting our mining so we get no mining done, and when their attacks are blowing up our collectors. I've lost 2 there. System security, you're going to have them though.
Target destroyed.
Right. So, first order of business. Retarget my prospector. There it is. And I lost all of my collector limpets.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
So ideally, if you say you had a wing and you had more control over this, you'd start out at about 10 kilometers from the center of the res and make your way out to 20 mile and move into another quadrant. You'd have no more than 2 mining ships, 2 combat ships. Combat ships would ideally have prospector limpets on them as well, so they could buy those off and pick up new ones from the mining ships, and even better, potentially mining lasers, because you can only mine so many fragments from a rock, but you can pick up someone else's fragments. So even a class 1 mining laser on one of the combat ships might be useful. Right, that's done. That's back into deep space. Oh no, there's the rest of the ring. So because we're in a high, we're not getting serious pirates yet, which is kind of useful. We're not getting any glows. Makes me highly suspicious that there might be a bug.
Scan detected.
Hello, Anthony. You are a vulture, are you? Okay, you're a bit more dangerous.
Scan detected.
Right, so we need to send our fighter in to distract you.
Incoming hatchbreaker limpet. Cargo theft in progress. Under attack. Thermal attack. Gaining
second ship on us. We've lost the canister. Next target. We lost all of our collectors.
Target destroyed.
And one of my canisters of Painite went walkabout.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Hopefully one of those will pick up my canister of Painite. Salvaged alloys. It's still out there. We got it. Cool. Right, so again, we want to go into analysis mode. We want to put the REZ at our back. And we want to use our pulse wave scanner. Aha! We got some rocks that glow.
Scan detected.
But they're probably more than 20 kilometers away, and now we've got another pirate on us. Gotta wait for him to turn. Then I can set him on there. And I can give him support fire.
Target shields offline.
Multiple hull impacts detected.
Target destroyed.
Alright, cool. So I want to be facing away. See, this is part of the problem. We give ourselves an hour to compare with our other tests. Given the distance to these rocks that are glowing in the distance, I'm almost thinking that they must be outside the REZ.
Programming limpet drone.
Be a shame if they are. I've cracked cores inside a REZ before. I think I missed that one. Very bad form on my part.
Prospector limpet engaged.
16% Painite.
Asteroid scan complete.
Right. Joys of mining, old school. Starting to wish I'd replaced my subsurface displacement missile with a class 1 mining laser. Almost 20 minutes in. At least I'm getting some raw materials as well. That is useful. Okay, so same as before. While that finishes off, we want to start setting up. We've got one more coming back, so we won't set off too fast. Ooh. Might just be beyond the edge of the res.
Programming loaded drone.
Gonna be a
Prospector limpet failed.
bit of a sod to mine.
Prospector limpet engaged.
We want to be heading over here. It seems I dropped into a dry spot for features. There are features out there.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet.
Painite 53%. Yes, please.
Asteroid scan complete.
I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. $90, $52, because the percentage is an approximate percentage of what each fragment is going to contain as well. So 2 fragments from this, you get a ton of painite, and you get more fragments because it's a high res, and you're within the area that gives a bonus. Who the hell are you? Right, your trouble. We've marked it.
Cargo scoop retracted. Incoming hatchback. Under attack. Cargo theft in progress.
I don't want to go too far because I want to find that prospector again. So I've throttled right down here. I'm relying on my far superior shields. In fact, I have a fighter out. And the fact that system security should be along presently to help me out. But this is not fun.
Target shields offline.
And having escorts would be really useful at this point. It's really annoying that this happens when I find a good painite rock.
Under attack. Gyroscope deployed.
I wish he'd come closer or that system security would engage him.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Cool.
Target destroyed.
Let's target that prospector, which is over there. Now, are any of my canisters, did they get any, and are they floating around out there? Well, if they were, they're not anymore, so cool. Right. See, we've got still more than half this rock to mine. We've got a ways to go yet, and we're at extreme range to mining lasers, so we want to get closer. That's good.
Collector limit expired. Programming lifted drone. Programming lifted drone. Programming lifted drone.
Cool.
Asteroid depleted.
Right. Okay, so we're up to 59 tons of painite. Right, okay, cool. So we're ready for the next wherever. So, first order of business. We've got all a bit turned around out there. Looks like we are... Huh. That could be a good rock. That means heading back towards... Got some stuff over there. Continue to head away.
Programming lifted drone. limpet failed.
I don't know why that took so long.
Prospector limpet engaged.
There is some gold in there, but there's not a lot.
Programming limpet drone. Scan detected. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
You're an adder.
Asteroid
Oh,
scan
just
complete.
go away, will you? Goodbye.
Commander, I'm not the target.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Well, at least none of my painite is floating around out there. The annoying thing here, of course, is I have to reacquire where I was going, what I was doing, every time that happens.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Gold, 53%. We are now half an hour in. I think I want to focus on Painite. Shape on one over there was good. But we are 14 kilometers.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Scan detected.
No one's issuing threats, so I assume that's security. None of those look like they've got claws.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Painite 9.81. .17 kilometers. Right, this won't have a core, but it's got some features.
Prospector limpet failed. Scan detected.
No threats.
Prospector limpet engaged.
That's not really of any interest.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Neither is that. Ooh, another bright one. 18.5 kilometers, so I'm not sure we'll get to that bright one and still be within the high res proper.
Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Painite 27%, and we are at the edge of where you will get bonuses.
Asteroid scan complete.
So we should take all of these. Right, so we're not going to be able to carry on in this direction. Okay. Right. Keeping an eye on the chatter. Doesn't concern me. Really should be targeting the prospector. The Painite's up to 66 tons. Smattering of other stuff. Right. Interesting. That's quite bright. Could be interesting. And might be on the edge of the zone where we get a bonus. Let's head this way. Along the way, we will take in a few other rocks.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Okay, so we're not going outside the zone yet.
Prospector limpet engaged.
That's not rich enough. So we'll retarget the center of the res. Because we do want to make sure we stay within the area of the bonus. There's the one we're going towards, and there's another one beyond that. So both of those are particularly bright. But we're not seeing the lines I would... Oh no, we're starting to. Maybe. Presidium. We're getting some lines. We got another bright one up there above secondary. we've got just over 20 minutes to go. That's not doing too badly, actually. What I'm seeing so far is not comparable to double Painite Hotspot. Tricky to say whether that's got a core. I don't think it has, from the way the lines are developing. That, however, has a nice quantity of painite. So we will take anything we can get that might have some value, so we'll take the silver as well. In terms of bounties, nothing really special. So the prospector okay, almost done there. Right, now I've been moving around a bit, so of course I have somewhat so we're up to 80 tons of paint. We're not doing all that bad on paint, but it's still not. It's still not double Painite Hotspot levels. Yeah, look at this one. Great looking rock from a distance. There's a bright one over there. You can just see the edge of it. Yeah, there you go. It comes out more clearly there. Oh, it's got some lines on it as well. Right.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Yeah, Bertrand died. A little bit of osmium. Not worth it. Now, what we're going for is behind the big one now. So we have to remember that. More often than not, a rock will be a bust. So I start to move off fairly quick. Palladium and osmium is not a bad combo. it's not Painite.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Now this one has 8% Painite, but there's nothing else there that's really high. Right, where are we in relation? We're at 15.3 kilometers, so we are within the bonus zone on the REZ. This is not going to have a call.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Osmium 43%, it's not bad, but it's still...
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone.
Now, I've done these in the wrong order because I want to swing back to that second smaller bright one, and I should have done that next and then turn to this.
Prospector limpet engaged.
%16 Painite with some palladium and silver.
Asteroid scan complete.
It's not ideal, but we'll take it. Oops. My apologies. And now up to 82 tons of Painite. Painite, sorry. Right. Okay. You know, you could do with a nice core. A couple of 50% rocks. At least we're not being bothered by pirates at this point. Which is good. If we were in a High REZ, we would be being bothered more. Right, I'm only really prepared to travel to get the best price for the Painite. The rest of it we will be selling here. Okay. $16.1. See, the problem with this is that I could be passing by other 50% rocks. I could have passed a whole load of them and would never know.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Right. problem with this is that's the way we came, so we can't go straight. Otherwise we'll just end up finding our own depleted rocks. So no, we need to sort of continue along this path. Might be one over there. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Off to our left. Painite 13%. At this point I want something richer. It has some features, but it's not going to have a core. Engaged. 29%. Hello. It's a little bit of a shame that that makes you so special, but it does. We'll take the platinum as well. We'll start with the mining, then we'll move on to the other features. Well, we'll take the Painite feature, which is that one. Oops. Cool, we've got that. Oh, nice. Okay. What's my prospector telling me?
Programming limpet drone. Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Programming limpet drone.
That'll free up a bit.
Asteroid depleted.
Okay, we are 7 minutes.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
We have pulled out almost 100 tons of Painite.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Not seeing anything that obviously screams core. Well, that one over there might be of some interest. Pick up the pace a bit.
Cargo skill deployed.
It's got some lines, but I don't know, that's not looking too bad. Not really thick enough at this point, there should be more. In the shape looked alright. Alright, at this point we got 5 minutes of testing left. I'm saying it's easy to mine, smaller rocks are easier to mine. Would be nice to get over 100 tons. Although that does not necessarily look like it's going to happen. We have 4 minutes left.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh dear. We've wandered off. Big style. When we did that boost, we went too far.
Asteroid scan complete.
We've done so well as well staying within, but
Cargo skill deployed. Programming limpet drone.
right, we've got about 5 minutes. Sorry, no, 3 minutes.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Okay.
Scan detected.
No threats, so
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Painite 8.99%, but we got something past here. I start mining the rock before the end.
Programming limpet drone.
I'll let myself finish.
Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
Painite 13%.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet
We'll
failed.
take the 13% if this has no painite.
Asteroid depleted.
There you go, that's the danger of coming back on yourself.
Asteroid scan complete.
Oh. Oh. Doing this wrong.
Programming limpet drone.
You've got to have a prospector on the rock when you're mining with the lasers. If you don't get bonuses from the prospector limpet.
Programming limpet drone.
Fortunately.
Prospector limpet failed.
Alright, I fired a second prospector. But we're just within, we started mining, so
Asteroid scan complete.
right, we'll take this. At least it's got a high material content. $100 tons of Painite in an hour. 70 million. No. Yeah, 70 million. Compares to void opals. Although if you get lucky with void opals. No, it doesn't compare that well. But it does not compare to a double Painite Hotspot.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone.
104 tons. Okay, so at this point we want to head back to the station, which is where we hound in any bounties. What we might do though is let's head further into the high res to begin with.
Cargo scope retracted.
Let's go see if there might be anyone fun to play with.
Target cargo dropped.
Turn Buford in.
Collector limpet expired. Under attack.
That was a bit foolish, Rooker.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
No one else of any real consequence. I just picked up an illegal cargo, yes. Jettison that, please.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Alright, titanium's now on my ignore list.
Cargo scoop retracted.
I don't want to deal with all of these.
Collector limpet expired. Incoming hatchbreaker limpet.
Right,
Hatchbreaker limpet avoided.
cool. Let's just get out of here. We can afford to lose the fighter.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Right,
4, 3.
I just don't want to lose a load of my cargo to hatchbreaker limpets. It would be frustrating. Okay. There we go. Okay, so aha, we have a pirate incoming. Switch. Cool.
Tango,
Right.
Hotel Echo. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau is most pleased to have you visit, Commander. Permission granted. We have prepared for your arrival on pad 17.
Yeah. You start here, you're going to be blowing to smithereens.
Please maintain current vector, Commander.
At 17, so over there.
Landing gear deployed.
Pilots are warmly thanked in advance for keeping UWAK infrastructure.
Landing successful. Commencing offload. The services of this Imperial facility are at your disposal, Commander.
So, what we want to do is start off with the bounties. 637,000.
Incoming message.
It's nothing. I have a material trader. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. However, not relevant to this. So, we are carrying... Painite's going to be the most of it. We're going to sell most of that here, except for the Painite. Gold, that's a good price. Palladium, that's a good price. Platinum, that's a good price. Samarian, yeah. So there's some good prices there. It's just the Painite would net us 16 million, which sounds great, but we'll get so much more when we do actually sell it. Before we sell anything, we want to check the mission board, particularly because we've got quite a bit of silver. We might find that somebody has a mining mission up that we can actually fulfill. There's some donations, which is all well and good if you want to get on people's good sides, but you know, it doesn't bring any money in. And given the fact that this is not by far the most profitable form of mining, I'm not necessarily going to be coming back this way. So we will sell everything except our Painite, so we will sell all of our metals. So we had 637,000 from that. So 637, we'll call this 22, so 639, 659. We'll call that 42, so 661, 701. 701, 705, 755, 955. 955, 960, 960, 1,060,000. 1,060,000, 1,067,000, 1,077,000, 1,177,000. Well, 1,177,000, which is chump change, if I'm honest. It's really nothing special. It's going to be 8 jumps, so we're going to want to lose our limpets, see if we can improve that. So we're going to jump to here again and try and replot the route. No luck, it's still 8 jumps. Right.
You have been disengaged from the dock. You may leave when ready.
Landing gear
Hey.
retracted.
I think that lighting's alright. Right.
Flight assist off. Scan detected. Flight assist on.
Just playing around a little in FAF.
Frameshift drive.
Right, let's go see how the Painite.
Station limits exceeded. Imperial Flight Operations Bureau wishes you a fond farewell.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping.
We don't really want to dawdle too much.
System scan complete. Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage. Fuel scooping complete. $1,177,000 credits so far. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Oh, the captions pick that up.
fuel scooping.
Keep an eye out for pirate ships. There we go, temperature's dropping. go too fast, you don't scoop that much fuel.
Frameshift drive charging.
Pirate on us. Can't be bothered, so pips the shields, boost away.
Under attack. Frameshift drive charging.
And we're gone. Who are you? Federal Security Service, so you're not going to try and pirate me. I could do with some fuel. You still have 4 jumps to make, so definitely I could do with some fuel. Okay. So, just keep an eye on this. That's the Federal Security Service. That's that Eagle. Should probably do what we need here. The fuel. Doing quite well.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Right, so let's just pay attention to what this star is. It's a red dwarf, so that's fair enough. Okay, so we keep an eye out for ships.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
It's another red dwarf. Okay.
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping.
That was a binary star for a moment. think we will hang out here for a moment. Bit more fuel. Some ships out there now, but they're not heading towards me. However, the longer I stay in one place, the more chance the pirates will appear, so don't want to dawdle too long.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Right. Is this possibly a system for
System
scanning?
scan complete.
This system scan complete, which means there's just a couple of stars here, but that seems to be a big star. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, that's a big star. Class G. That
Fuel
is
scoop disengaged.
3.2 solar radio.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, this is a white dwarf, so no fuel scooping at this one. Okay. We want there. As that is a white dwarf, we will respect that fact and we'll just go whizzing around without making sure we're not going to run into the exclusion zone. Ooh. Okay. The key ring, where we will sell the Painite for a considerable profit. We've already got 16, 17 million in the system we were in. But we should get a lot more than that here. Yeah, I think we will call it after we sell this. See how much money we're going to make.
Scan detected.
No!
Attention! Clear this area immediately or you'll be
I am tired.
using lethal force.
I am tired, aren't I?
Scan detected.
Let's request docking. That would have been embarrassing.
Approved. Cleared to land on pad 40.
Yeah, I think I'll take the hit there. I'm getting a bit tired, so.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh,
Landing complete. Ship secured.
pressed the wrong button. So there's a trick to this. It's possible that I reappear either docked or outside. And I'm docked. There you go. So that actually works. Nice to know. Nice to know. Right. So we would have got 16 to 17 million before. And we've made 1,177,000 credits. Already. Just seeing if anyone's got any mining missions, although the chances that a mining mission from here is going to ask for Painite is very rare, and the fact and them paying enough to make it worthwhile spending the Painite on the mission would be very unlikely, to be honest. It would probably be basing the mission reward off of the galactic average rather than what you can get. So platinum here, back where I was selling for about 50,000 tons of credit, 1,000 credits a ton. This is only 11,000. Oh no, 56. In the wrong column. So the prices are pretty good actually here. Right, Painite. Yay! 794,000 credits a ton. Netting us 82 million.
Incoming message.
So we got 83 million out of that, which compares well to Void Opal performances, although Void Opals would involve less combat and less risk. So depending on what you're after, Void Opals would have the edge. But it does not compare to a triple low temperature diamond, which would clock in at around 100 million-ish, or a double Painite, which would clock in at around 140 million. So you'd really want a group if you were trying to do that, and you would probably be looking at trying to do it in a High REZ. Right, I am going to call it there. I am at Lavecon this weekend, so if other people who happen to watch this before then are there, please come say hello. I will not be streaming this Sunday. I would normally be streaming Pathfinder Kingmaker, but I will not be streaming that this Sunday. So instead I will be streaming again next Wednesday, and that will be Elder Scrolls Online. If there's any changes to that, I will put that up on Twitter, which if you look down the bottom here at the 4 links, twitter.com, I'm SilmarUK. VoD for this will be up on Twitch obviously for a period of time, but will also be found on YouTube. And the bit.ly link for my YouTube is bit.ly/capital S lowercase ILMAR capital UKYT. Capitalization on that is important. Easier way to find my YouTube channel is probably to go through my main website, which is SilmarUK.net. Capitalization doesn't matter for that. And you can also find there some blogs and resources as well. So thank you folks for watching, and I am going to call it there. Thank you.